This is the Artist Entrepreneur Podcast. We are your hosts, Amanda Ritchie, Noah Dock, and me, Carrie Wee. We're three artists brought together by the love of circus and dance. Amanda from the world of Cirque du Soleil as an aerial soloist. Noah, our academic, and me from the commercial dance world. This is one of the greatest jobs in the world, but it comes with uncertainty. Each episode contains insight on how to pursue art-based businesses. We'll have a variety of guests and have lively weekly Discord. Tune in every week to hear our perspectives on the minefield that is the artist's way of life.
Ready? How about that? Is that better?
It's so on brand. Super on brand. Listeners, Noah's new background is the like Rocky Mountains or something like that. As you see behind me, so we all know that I record podcasts in our closet because it seemed like it was the best idea, but it's turning into kind of a permanent solution because we're realizing that we cannot imitate the amount of sound quality in this room in any one of our bigger office spaces, which I wanted to put my studio in. I have to build up every single wall. So what Asa did when he is also realizing this is he put a full drum kit in our closet.
That's what that is. I was wondering what that was.
He put a full effing drum kit in here, and he's been recording in here, and it's magical because the sound is so good. And what you can't see is on the sides, he's actually stacked more clothes, and he's actually put clothes on his drums to dull the sound a little bit.
Yeah.
So he's got like old pajama pants like draped over some of the drums, and he drums on those. So he sent me a text today. He was like, I don't think we can move out of the closet. I think the closet's where it's going to be. So we just got to make it work. So then I said, what?
You know, I don't want to recommend anything drastic, but you guys could make a little sound booth / sound studio.
And not have the clothes involved. So that would take money. But my point is, this is what I said to him this morning, because we also have a Harry Potter closet, which is under the stairs. And it's tall enough for me to stand up in. So this is exactly what the thought I had.
Why isn't your Harry Potter closet your sound
That
booth?
takes money. And this is a future project. So what I think I'm going to do is just go.
It's not that much money. Sound dampening styrofoam is like a couple $100.
Okay. And I'm going to explain how house poor we are for the next month and a half, 2 months. But I am going to probably go get that stuff used for your bed, the eggshells.
Uh-huh.
Like, I'm just going to go get it from like Ross in about a month and a half and just put it on the entire Harry Potter closet, ceiling involved.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to make a sound booth for me. And then he can leave his drums in this closet. And I mean, if you can't imagine in the smallest space that I'm sitting right now, like it's really cramped.
I always think it's small. The space that you're in, I'm always like, it's small. But now it's, for our listeners, now it's messy and small. And
there's a full drum set.
And there's a drum set.
But it's magical. I mean, he listened to his recording last night. He's like, it's magical recording. It's like we spent money in there, which we did not. So to update you, we've had tenants in our other house now for the last week.
Nice.
And we get paid a very small amount on November 15th because the leasing agreement fee comes out, blah, blah, blah comes out. So we'll get a little bit.
Mm-hmm,
but then starting December 15th, it's going to be motherfucking Christmas in here because we're going to get like actual income from that. So
rent.
Get to collect rent.
You get to collect rent.
It will be so for a year until we get to panic again. Noah Doc, you had the mother of all Halloween events last night. He sent a picture of him as Jack Sparrow. Please tell.
Yep. Well, I think I have a title for today's podcast. I think there's a lot we can talk about with regard to this title / topic. Because yesterday was just such a quintessential version of this topic, which is Murphy's Law.
What happened?
We all know Murphy's Law. Whatever can go wrong will. This is now, I think this was the 5th bar night, right? Was this my 5th?
Are you talking about weekends? 5th bar weekend? Because you're not splitting the events, like if you have a Friday, Saturday. Right.
Right. So I did, what have my events been? Mid-Century, Meet Me in the Club, C is for Cookie,
yes.
Movie Themes, and Pirates. So this was number 5. Obviously, every single time we've done this, we learn something new. I've talked about how, we have the bar set up, and I was going to extend the bar this time because I was going to invite more people. I was going to make it from 12 seats. I had a 20-seat version. I think I showed you my drawing. I also have talked about, getting rid of the bars and making it a lounge and sort of tailoring it that way as sort of more of couches or armchairs and things like that, make it more of a loungy vibe than a bar vibe. And so every time we learn something new, and this time 2 things went wrong one thing went wrong and the other things that didn't go as wrong, but were a huge issue. The first is this week we had a problem with our air conditioning at the house.
Is it hot in LA still?
It was hot this week. Luckily yesterday and the day before it started to cool down, but it was hot this week. And around, I think it was Tuesday or Monday when it was 90 degrees again, I was like, I gotta turn the air conditioner on. And our air conditioner wasn't working. So I had to reconnect our fan wires and reset the whole, throw the breaker on the house and reset the house. I didn't realize, or I forgot, that when I reset the whole house, the refrigerator and freezer reset. Okay. So I think we've talked about this, I make clear ice for my events. It's a process that takes 2 days per container.
Wait, why clear ice? What does that mean?
Clear ice is it's fancy ice.
It's in a ball, or is it just there's no texture in the ice? You can see straight through it.
There's no texture. It's perfectly clear. It means that there's no air trapped in it. You have to get certain molds for it. It freezes a certain way. It's what high-end cocktail bars have. And so what had happened was my freezer that's normally set to -10 degrees was now set to 5 degrees. And so I opened the freezer yesterday morning and my ice had turned into bags of water. Not all of it, but most of it. Somehow I salvaged it. It was a whole thing. But we almost had to go spend $80 in ice. It was really,
because you would have just gone to Ralph's and gotten bags of ice.
I would have either done that or I would have gone to Erewhon to buy fancy clear ice for
I didn't know
an exorbitant
you could buy
amount
clear
of money.
ice.
Yeah, you can do that. It's a thing.
Well, I guess we're lucky that Erewhon exists.
Yeah, I don't want to go there now.
Those are dicks. They're dicks for even selling that, but then you're thankful for it, right?
Dicks.
Yeah.
They're dicks. So that was my first ordeal. The other part of it was when I then refroze, I took all the water out of those bags of ice, obviously. And when I refroze them, they all stuck together. So I had to break them. And it was kind of ridiculous. My second fun event of the day was I was gonna extend the bar. So I have 6 bar tops, and 12 chairs. Um, and we last event maneuvered them around to see how we could fit more people. And so we found a maneuver that would allow us to have anywhere from 16 to 20 seats at our bar. And we had a plan. We were ready to go. We went to IKEA, where I bought these bars.
Did you just call it IKEA?
IKEA, yeah, IKEA. IKEA.
You mean IKEA? Okay.
IKEA. Yeah.
Okay.
IKEA.
Sure.
I call it IKEA. We went to IKEA, and we went into the warehouse. We go, we search my product. They have discontinued my bars.
Oh, shit.
Discontinued, none in stock.
Oh my God. Had you known, you would have bought them like 3 months ago.
Oh my God.
Oh, you're so mad.
Fucked. So it was like, event was at 8. We are now strolling through IKEA at
trying to find
1:30, trying to figure out what we could replace this with. And we went through a lot of different ideas. We looked at like large tabletops. We looked at like round high tops. We looked at a bunch of things, but what ended up happening, and I think this is like an interesting Murphy's Law thing, is I think it turned out for the best. We got chairs, like dining room chairs, sort of comfy lounge chairs with tables. And now we've created a space that has the bar and a lounge. So now there's a second tier to this space. There's a lounge space and a bar space. And it actually turned out really great. Also was cheaper than it would have been to have bought all those bars. But we had to buy all this stuff from IKEA, drive home, build it all.
Oh, building IKEA furniture is not easy or quick.
Build it all. So build 8 chairs and 3 tables.
Woo!
And set up the bar. And deal with all the cocktails and the glassware and everything else.
Okay, let me ask questions. All that cooking that you had done while we recorded our last episode, was it okay refrigeration wise?
Totally good. That was all fine.
Oh, you want it in here? Yeah. I don't think there's space in here, Bean. You go sit out with Papa.
No.
No.
Listen, why don't you use my phone in here?
But I want this.
Okay, hold on, Noah. She's going to lose her mind. It's going to take longer. I just got to do it.
No worries.
Here.
I want to say hi.
All right, relax. Please, just sit, put the headset on.
Antarctica?
Okay.
He's in Antarctica.
I am in Antarctica.
Mister,
Bean,
you're in Antarctica.
what am I doing there?
Because yuck behind you.
Oh my gosh, I am in Antarctica.
And it's gonna be a storm tomorrow on November 3rd.
Oh, but today's November. Oh, tomorrow is November 3rd. Oh no, what do I do?
There's a storm at 10 a.m.
What do I do, Bean?
I'm not gonna tell you, and it's gonna be a real hurricane.
Oh, well, that's no good. Can you help me?
Nope, I don't even live close there. I'm 1,000,000 hours away there, and I don't want to have 1,000,000 fly there.
You got a million flies here?
Yeah, and it's 1,000,000 hours to get there, so I'm not gonna help you.
Well, that's sad. What if I don't make it back?
You forgot to say 6'7". It's okay. He feels it in spirit.
Okay, I'm going to do it.
Holy shit. Sorry, Bean.
That was funny.
Okay, well, there we are. Here we are, guys.
Don't worry, he feels it in spirit.
There were some Halloween costumes where one teenager was wearing a giant, like, blow-up 6, and his friend was wearing entire blow up 7.
Alicia.
Yeah.
She teaches children, as you are.
Yes.
Aware.
Yes.
And they had a costume day at the dance studio, and someone was dressed as, I guess, the person who says 6'7", like.
Which is a basketball player?
I guess so.
Is this based on a basketball player? Yeah.
But she was just in a jersey, like she was just in a basketball jersey or whatever. And so they were gathering all the kids who were dressed up for a photo, and she like went over there, and Alicia was like, "What are you doing? Like, you're just wearing a jersey. You're not in a costume." And she was like, "I am." And she's like, "Who are you?" And she's like, "I'm the 6'7" guy." And she was like, "They're not going to know who that is." And everyone in the class was like, "We all know who that is, Alicia." Which is so funny.
Does it make you feel old or what? You know what I'm saying?
These kids, I don't know what these kids are saying anymore.
I don't know what these kids are saying either. Okay, wait. I have questions.
Okay.
So the things that you cooked before the event, those were fine.
Those were fine.
Okay, so how close did you get to the beginning of the event where you were still hustling and things weren't ready?
We actually like hustled the shit out of it. We were done by 6:00.
And the event was at 8?
Yes.
Okay, how much prep do you have to do before the first person walks in, like with the cocktails? Like nothing really? Okay.
I do some garnish stuff, and I like prep my workspace, but that's about it.
Okay, now what was the feedback on the cocktails this time?
It was very like different cocktails. So one of the cocktails a lot of people didn't like, which is totally fine.
Which one was that?
Sort of expected it. My seaweed martini.
Oh, was it too like?
Well, it's just a very
salty.
It's a very savory cocktail. It's a very like unusual flavor. It tastes like the ocean. Like it's really like it's a very acquired thing. So like there were some people who really loved it and some people who really hated it. And I'm also in that boat. I don't there's some seaweed martinis that I've had that I really like and some that I don't really like. Personally, I like this one because it has more of a citrus to it. But yeah, and then the other ones everybody loved.
Okay, 2 questions. Would it have gone well, like, I don't know why I'm imagining this, because it's gin-based, right? I think I remember that. Would it have gone well if it was paired with sushi? Because it's in that flavor family.
I think it would have gone better if, like, because it's not necessarily a thing that you order on its own. Like the example that I told people is the last time I had one was at a restaurant in London, and I got it with like a bowl of popcorn shrimp that like was covered in like Old Bay, and so you'd like pop the popcorn shrimp and then like have it that way. So I think that would definitely help it. But yeah, it was cool. I mean, it was very interesting, and like people, like I watched people drink it and be like, I've never like tasted anything like that before.
Okay, now why does it make me feel like have you ever done a pickle juice cocktail, and would you compare it to that?
Yeah, maybe a little bit. I'd say it's more salt than sour. Like a pickle is more sour.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, similar sort of experience, I would say.
Okay. Now, I actually enjoyed a really nice red last night, and I had a little white wine and then some appetizers I made for myself, and then I made salmon and asparagus. Now, I shouldn't have done this, but I had like a deep red, and I know with fish you're supposed to have a Pinot Noir or something like that.
Sure.
So, yes, Bean. And I have to tell you, I don't know what to do because I am paying for my evening too much today. You know what I'm saying? The price is too high. Have you heard of ZBiotics?
No.
It's always on podcast ads. I don't know why they're they are going after that demographic, but like always, like in my podcast ads, they're always selling this thing to me. And it's supposed to be it's a probiotic pre-alcohol where you take it when you're having an evening of alcoholic beverages and it helps you digest better. Have you tried this? I think I might have to try it.
I haven't tried it. I haven't tried it. I know what it is though. I've heard of it. I'm sure it does something.
Yes.
But also really depends what your drinking is. It depends on your metabolism.
Your body, everything.
Like there's so many factors. Like I mean there's certain things that make you feel more hungover than others, right?
Yeah. So do you pay too much of a price or no? Not at all. Not yet.
Depends what I'm drinking. If I have a bottle of wine, I'm fine.
Okay.
If I have whiskey, I'm not fine.
Okay.
I will wake up in the morning like, fuck, what did I do?
Yeah, like not worth it.
Yeah, not worth it. That's why I rarely have like, if I have whiskey, I'll have like a whiskey drink or I'll have it with other alcohol.
And does it, like for me, I'm not one to like if I were in LA during one of your events, I would 100% go and then have a bunch of snacks in my bag.
Yeah.
Because I don't do well with just the cocktails. But like I am very like prepared at home. So I'm like having like a charcuterie board and like all the things. So I got to work on this because I am too young to get this joy out of my life.
Yeah.
Noah, did you have any other Halloween fun this week?
We had a party on Friday.
You guys are like fun people. My goodness.
I went to work dressed as a witch. That was fun. Outside of that, no, not really. We had a couple trick-or-treaters, which was kind of nice.
Did you have candy to give to them?
I did.
You planned for this? Awesome.
I did. We also, because we went to the party at my friend's house down the street, so we walked there. And we left like the bowl of candy on our front porch.
Yes.
And as we were walking by, one of our neighbors, who's like a huge family, they have a ton of kids, they were like walking in the direction of our house as we were walking towards the party. And, we said, I'm dressed as Captain Jack. And I was like, happy Halloween, guys. And they were like, happy Halloween. And I was like, just so you know, that house on the corner has a bowl of candy in it. And you guys should take as much of it as you want. And we came back and it was empty. So I think we won.
The only thing, okay, so I bought one of those like packs where it's a bunch of candy and I don't even know what was in there. And the one candy that I cannot stand is the only candy that was left in the bottom, which is Laffy Taffy Banana.
Ew.
Oh.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Okay, so
does anybody like that flavor?
I don't know, because why do they sell, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a weird choice.
There's a lot of Halloween candy that I cannot stand. One is candy corn. Second is Twizzlers. Are you going to argue with me? Are you going to fight me on this?
I'll fight you on both of those, but that's fine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, candy corn is like, I don't want to have that much of it, but like I'll have a couple pieces every year.
Both of them taste like wax to me.
Well, they kind of are.
There you go. Okay, so my fun, I got so much miles out of this costume.
Oh my God.
Out of my starfish costume.
Your video was so funny. All of them. I saw all of them. When you inverted in your crossback straddle and the whole thing just like poofed out in front of you, that was so funny.
Well, because it looks super phallic.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that it would turn into a different shape when I went upside down. Because I had planned to do wheel downs and stuff, but when I put the costume on, it was really round.
Yeah.
Like I thought it was going to be flatter.
I told you it would be.
I know, but I didn't see it that way in my head. So like I
know you did, but I don't care what you have to say, Noah. It's irrelevant.
I was like, no, it's a starfish, it's a flat, and it's gonna look flat.
It'll be great.
It'll be fine. So none of that stuff worked. So I just did the crossback straddle, and then I did Oh my God. What else and then I did the time lapse of me crawling across the studio.
Hilarious.
Okay, here's my question to you. And had I thought that you even had a little time to give me feedback on my reels, I would have sent them to you, but I was like, no, it's way too busy for this right now.
I was a little bit.
You were consumed with other things. Yeah. So I had the idea of David Attenborough.
Uh-huh.
But what I'm seeing from my numbers is that when I put something kind of not aerial or athletic related in the stitch in front of it, it's not really getting the numbers.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, it's a good practice. And same as you, we cannot expect any reel that we have to take off just because we think it's funny.
Right. This is the problem.
This is the effing problem, right? Because I always look at yours before I jump on because I like to talk about. I told Amanda if she's not with us and there's no guardrails, we're just going to talk about social media for at least 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So I always look because I want to see, it guides us. It guides us on our strategy going forward, right? So what I've seen from yours is that.
I draw the eye.
Oh, good job, Bean. Is that the 2 reels that went viral are continuing to do so.
Yes, they are.
They both have 3 million point something, which that's delightful.
It is slowing down. It is certainly slowing down.
But the one was up a month ago.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It was up a month ago. It's certainly slowed down a bit. Yeah, 3.5 million is one of them. And where's the other one? 3.4. Actually, so my more recent one is actually
is getting there.
Crossed the other one. Is higher than the other one.
Oh, okay. So I didn't notice that. That is new then. New information.
And I have a couple other ones that have gotten small, like 63,000. I've got a 20,000er.
Isn't that interesting though? You have 2 at 3.3 million, and then right around that, you have ones that aren't even going to 100,000.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a huge jump. And is that all algorithmically driven? It must be, because it's a big difference.
It's gotta be. I've noticed this past week was a big slowdown. I noticed that I was getting a lot less followers per day. I was getting a lot less engagement per day. I'm still getting about the same amount of likes. But it is going down a little bit. I need another home run. So I'm searching for my next home run right now. But
are you going to change your formula or just try to find a different video that you feel like is going to get a lot of attention?
I think that the things that on my end that are getting more are slightly controversial.
Okay.
Or opinionated.
Okay.
The ones that I find really funny don't do as well. And I mean, like, not me being funny, but the video itself is funny. Like, what were some of them that, like...
I know, because I think the ones that are funny, I assume that, like, when the video that you're stitching is funny, I was like, oh yeah, that's going to go somewhere. And then not necessarily.
Yeah, the other ones that have gotten more, one of them is somewhat opinionated. One of them is funny, but it also is like, it kind of points at women in a funny way. Like, it's like do you do this sort of thing?
Or like if you do like unpopular opinion.
Right.
One. Because people love to chime in.
Yeah, I think the big thing for me is like, okay, so I have one that has 25,000 views that I posted this past week. And it has a lot of shares. It was shared a lot.
Okay, yeah.
But it doesn't have a ton of comments. And I think that's why. Like, my one that's at 3 million has a ton of comments and a ton of shares. So I think that commenting piece really,
I think you're right too.
Really
I think
helps.
You're right.
The commenting really helps.
I feel like the engagement can be likes, comments, and shares, right?
Yeah.
But like that engagement comment piece, I think that's the reason why my one became viral, if we call 1 million viral. Is that a good metric?
I think that's fine.
Because there's so many comments, but also that one and then the one I did right after that, the aerial that's being presented there is just like eye-opening and like jaw-dropping, right? Yeah. So I'm like, the ones that I've done since then, which I thought were really funny, but didn't really have like a crazy human trick right before it, are not getting the same like views.
Yeah.
They're not.
Yeah, it's so interesting. And like, I was talking about this with a friend of mine in the auto world. I'm really proud of this, like 3.5 million views. That's amazing. That's fucking awesome.
It's amazing.
However, and what I've gotten out of that is great. However, we were talking and he brought up somebody that he knows from the car world who had a video get 121 million views.
Wow.
And his account went from like 5,000 followers to like 150,000 followers.
Yeah, that's a huge jump.
Like crazy. And I was thinking about that. I was thinking about like how drastic that difference is. Like, it's amazing what you get for 1 million. It's amazing what you get for 3.5. Can you fucking imagine what 100 million views would be? Like, that's unbelievable.
Yeah, and I feel like for your brand, it's even more unbelievable because mine, if people follow me, they might like my content, but they might not be anywhere close to being an aerial person or wanting to buy one of my products.
Right.
But there's a way greater chance that they might want to date.
Yes, but also I think your content in the world of, and we could have a whole conversation about this, in the world of seeing interesting things on the internet, your content is much more stoppable.
Much more stoppable? I mean, what, Bean?
You mean date you?
No, he has a dating app, so I'm talking about people using his app to date other people. I don't date anymore. I'm off the market.
Why don't you date?
You know why? No, because I'm with your papa and you're our child. No more dating for mommy. That's it.
That's because who's gonna watch me?
Did you hear that? She's like, who's gonna watch me? Can you not go on a date because no one's here to watch me? No, Bean, it's because I already have a date. It's your papa. Your papa's my forever date. That doesn't count as a date. It sure does.
It does.
Okay, let me.
Oh yes, got him.
Okay, listen. What'd you get?
Mosquito.
Oh, there we go. So you mean like it will stop somebody, like Ariel, like crazy Ariel will stop people from swiping?
Yes.
Or from like continuing.
Yes. Your content is much more interesting. It's much more like people like
humans doing crazy things.
Humans doing crazy things.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're an aerialist. It doesn't matter if you're random person. Like, people like that stuff. Not everybody likes funny dating stuff. But that being said,
yeah.
Not everybody likes aerial. Some people just like crazy skateboarding or skydiving or something like that. And it sort of lumps it into that a little bit. But you're right that those people don't, most of the time, the people who just like seeing cool shit on the internet.
You look crazy.
Trying to get us. I do.
He's trying to get a mosquito, and he's got like Colorado behind him, so he looks even crazy.
They've been awful recently, because it got hot this week. So the thing is that, you know, there is less of a chance that you can convert those viewers into a
Customers.
A customer.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Whereas my conversion rate is probably high.
Yeah, and your awareness rate about a dating app they could possibly get on their phone and start using in their own lives versus like for me,
I wonder where this person I mean, I feel like I've done that before where I'm like, oh, that looks like such a fun class. Where is it? Oh, it's in Belgium. I'm not going there.
Right. Well, where I want the success to translate is like, for example, for NECA, first week of January, I have 8 out of 12 seats sold, which is awesome for that immersive silk immersion.
Yeah.
And I would like to sell 4 more pretty easily. And so if all those views whittle down to 4 more seats being sold, that's where my wins are.
Right.
Kind of. So I'm going to try a bunch of stuff upcoming. So we're going to talk about it over time. But I have flagged a bunch of videos that are not necessarily aerial, like they're dance based or they're just movement based. And I'm going to see which ones really fly because the dance stuff might not work. You know, I think it's going to work because I think it's hilarious. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like there's one where this guy's doing this awesome act. It's not even an act. It's just a solo, but he's pulling a piece of tape off the floor in a very interesting way and dancing with it. So of course I still have a room that's being renovated in the house. I'm just going to get blue tape and start dancing around like an idiot and wrapping around myself.
Love it.
And we're going to see if it's funny for my aerial, like people.
Yeah.
It's not really dancers that are following me. It's, the aerialists. So we're going to see what happens. Let me do a check-in with you about your job. So I'm so tired right now, Noah, Doc. It's Sunday evening for me.
I'm right there with you.
You're right there with me.
Yeah.
Do you go into work Monday morning? No.
I do this week.
Are you doing Monday through Friday this week?
I'm doing Monday, Tuesday, Thursday this week because I'm working an event on Wednesday.
Okay.
Wednesday evening, and the founder of the company goes out of town on Wednesday. So.
Okay, so you want to get it done at the beginning of the week, but you don't go in for the full day.
I do go in for the full day.
You do. So how are you feeling like doing your event into a full Monday? You're just tired.
I'm just tired. I know it's going to be a long week. The event I'm doing on Wednesday is also going to be long, but it's going to be fun and it's great money, so I'm not upset. Yeah, I'm just tired. Just tired, man. I also I just have a few I have some red flags things that are really bugging the shit out of me. Some development stuff that just continues to not align. And just some other things. I had a call with a potential new client for social media last week. Which would be really great from a financial standpoint, next level good. So I'm really, I'm really hopeful that could work out. It's an industry that I'm very skilled at when it comes to content creation. It would be 1 day a week in an office doing production.
Oh, you'd be in there. Okay.
Yeah, I would go in and do production once a week, which... Oh no, I just dropped my ring. Which would be amazing. I would be, I know exactly what to do for these folks. It'd be great. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I got fucking, it's interesting. I do feel there is some relief, right? And I know I'm sure you're feeling this as well.
Oh, me too. 100%.
There's some major relief in that, I know that 3 days a week I'm doing this thing for me, and I'll be making money there, and it's good. It's good in that way. But also there's so much other shit.
So the thing I'm coming across right now, I'm so grateful I feel this way and not a different way, but I actually really love this job that I just started. It seems to me, number one, that I don't hate teaching Pilates like I thought I might, because when I was younger and I was a Pilates teacher, I felt like it was so boring compared to dancing.
Good.
Like I was like, oh, I don't want to go in. But it's different. I've changed.
Good.
And it's a skill set that I can really rely on. The women that I'm working with are sorry, Bean's still here. They're the shit. They're amazing. Like they know what they're doing. They're great teachers.
Yeah.
They're so confident. They're super confident women. So what happens when you're with women who aren't confident, if you're a woman, is they start undercutting you and they start like not being helpful. That has happened in my younger life a lot because women are like grown up and they act like it. And I feel like a sense of, I don't know, I was saying about my age, like there's a sense of like, I don't know if I cared before, but I really don't care now. Like I do not care, and I just let myself fly. And it's like that plus being in an environment where I know I can grow. It's like, oh, this is a good idea. Like I don't know. I'm glad. I'm so glad I did this. Yeah. So it's wonderful. It makes me want to do more there, but in a way I don't want to do that because it
takes away from other things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I have like 12 to 15 hours there a week. I hopefully will have clients in, and I'll ramp up, and I'll be at my commission level.
Yeah.
In not a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of these people, not anybody that I've brought on yet, but some of these people are taking 4 to 5 privates a week with their trainer, and these privates are 135 in San Antonio.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they are happy to spend it.
As well they should.
Yeah, if it's bringing such benefit to their lives, and this is how we're able to make something like 60, something ish dollars an hour in a corporate structure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's really good. But yeah, definitely like how thinly are we cutting these pieces of my pie? That is my life. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it starts to feel.
Yeah. I've been really trying to I've been working really hard to try and compartmentalize. I'm just like with this job, like if I'm not on the clock, I'm not looking at it.
Right. You're not thinking about it. You're not putting energy into it.
I'm not even, it doesn't exist. If I'm clocked in, I'm there. If I'm not clocked in, it literally does not exist.
Well, and that's the thing, Noah. Some people have jobs like that, and that's their full-time job. What is that?
And
that blows me away.
It sounds great, honestly. The parts that's something I'm fairly enjoying. But yeah, there's things that I definitely like have to do, and there's sort of there's other levels to it that there's other levels to it, but it's all good things, and it's requiring the compartmentalization for sure. I think the fact that I'm not there 5 days a week helps me.
Yes.
Because I can do other things still, and I have sort of, 1 day off. 1 day off.
Yeah, quote unquote.
Quote unquote. Yeah, well, I just have I just don't know what to expect from the next couple months. I'm hoping all good things,
I mean, it seems to be going well, and for me too. I'm just like, I just have to know that like when I'm not doing one job, I'm not wasting time thinking about it.
Yeah.
I am not. There's no rent in my brain that's being rented out to other things. Because it's that mental energy cost that really gets me if I start to bleed into my other time when I'm supposed to be doing something else. By the way, the YouTube thing, I think I'm going to like not change my strategy, but maybe like not do 5 videos a week, because right now I'm not seeing the payoff in my watched hours enough. And part of me thinks that that's because I need to feed more videos in.
Mm.
But maybe not. Maybe I need to switch my strategy and like do follow along videos that are longer in time.
Yeah.
That, like I did a like everyday stretch where it's like 15 minutes and like I'm doing it in real time because I'm like, this whole watch hours thing, if I can't get to it in a year, it wouldn't have been like a waste, but kind of.
Yeah.
So I definitely want to take the same strategy as some of the other things we've been doing, which is like, you know, kind of really pay attention to that strategy and change when necessary, like not to get like stuck in like one way of doing something if it's not working.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Anyways.
100%. It's
yeah. You know what I might do tonight? I might do one more of the starfish, and just because I was really on the fence whether or not I was putting the starfish, like the time lapse of me moving across the room, behind another video, or if I was just going to put it by itself.
Mm-hmm.
And because I've already put up many videos of me in this costume, because when I show it to a person, they don't know what the costume is. They're like, what am I looking at?
Yeah.
But if you've already seen my videos and then this one's added to it, I'm going to try that because I'm like, well, it doesn't hurt anything for me to try one more. And then if it doesn't get the...
Yeah, see if there's people who are like continuing the story.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So anyways, yeah, that's just the... things are good. Going into... Oh, and no, last thing. I am so house poor right now.
I know.
It is like it's there, but it's going to be fine. Like Christmas is going to be Christmas.
Yeah.
But whoa. Cuz we had to replace the washer. It was broken after our tenants left and we didn't know.
That sounds on brand.
Yeah.
That's very landlord of you.
Stuff like that. And then also so when we first bought the Delaware house, there was a brand new fridge there. And we never lived there. We had tenants there. So it's the type of fridge that has like a water filter in it, but it's never been hooked up. There's no water line there. So what happens when the new tenants come in? They're like, where's the water? And we're like, oh my God. And then our property managers are like, there's an expectation that there's going to be water coming out of it at this price for the home. So Ace was not happy. Anyways, we spent money on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're there with me.
Yeah. No,
It's okay though.
I'm there with you. Our tenants just moved out yesterday at one of our places, at one of my dad's places in Mammoth. I got these tenants. I managed these tenants.
Oh, has it been a year already with those tenants?
They were just there for the summer. This is a property typically my dad will ask me to find people. Because, and I do it pretty much every summer, because in the winter we do it as a nightly rental, and in the summer we just get like some locals who want to stay for the summer. So it's a much like lower rate than it would be for a whole year. And yeah, they just left, and we're replacing lighting, and we're replacing the floors, and I think we're gonna paint and like all this stuff. And so like we're like prepping all that now, and it's like, what's next? Are you gonna
try to go up there and do some of it yourself?
No, my dad's actually on the way up there right now with the new lighting. I know that he got a floor guy to come in and do the floors. I don't know about the paint though. I bet if we are gonna end up painting, my dad and I will probably paint it.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, now that we're in this and it's our second year with tenants, we're 100% sure going to pad that bank account, like use the money that we're getting, not spend it as we go, because we need to be prepared for this 2 months that we're down if we have an annual renter every year come in, a different one.
Yeah.
So that's a lesson learned. All right, Noah, have a great week. Hopefully, I mean, what are the chances we can get you and Amanda on the same freaking call? I don't know, but jeez.
Hi, Bean.
Be nice to your mommy.
5, 6, 7. 6, 7.
I'm so old.
And I'm not.
I'm so old.
Oh my God, this generation, I'm so lost.
We're so done.
Oh my God.
You're 1 year old.
I'm 1?
Okay, Noah, have a great week.
Yes.
Bye.
6, 7.
Thank you so much for tuning in. You can find Amanda Ritchie at Grounded in Flight on Instagram, and add Noah Doc on Instagram as well as Red Flags app. And me, Carrie Wee, you can find at wrapyourheadaroundsilks.com. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. We have so much more coming at you, including guests that are in this art world, that are blazing their way through new businesses, and just more banter from us. Thank you for listening. This is The Artist Entrepreneur.